Hey, what's up? So here we are, and we're trying to do this thing again. I failed a 2-year goal, obviously, and I don't have an excuse why. I just, my focus has been so heavily on getting the C-sets done and reading and all this stuff that I have to do that I'm not being able to focus on my body like I want to, although my blood pressure was getting so high again that I had to do something. So what did I do this time? This time I started on Octavia. Now, Octavia. So now, I gave an initial review of it and thought, well, it seemed like it wasn't much because it was all packaged. But, now that I'm in it a little bit, I got to change that idea because you know what the thing is that although, it's like $400 to start, and then I got it down to like $3 something for the next order. The thing is that it's so accessible. All the food is so accessible, right? You just carry a glass thing and or whatever, and literally, as long as there's a microwave around, you got a meal, right? And a lot of it, you don't even need a microwave. The bars and all that stuff, and the treats. There's some of the food I don't like. I don't like the little cinnamon twist things or whatever. They're disgusting. But most of the food I'm pretty impressed with, I gotta say. I mean, even though it's quick and quick and easy is good for me because I don't like to cook too much. But I'm sort of impressed. Now, I'm not as impressed with the weight loss that I've had on it, but in all fairness, I cheated a couple times, and on the weekends I tend to cheat. But I have a habit of coming home, and when I get home, I eat a peanut butter jelly or something that I shouldn't eat, and the bread and all the peanut butter and everything that just kills the sugar, right? Kills it off. I've been pretty good about the sugar other than my coffee creamer. I tried to do the non-sugar, low fat, but it turned out that had more calories in it than the creamer with sugar in it. So I just stayed with the creamer with sugar. So I have 2 tablespoons or whatever of French vanilla creamer in the morning with my coffee, and oh well, I'll go ahead and allow that on this. And then you're supposed to have no potatoes or anything. So last weekend, one of the reasons I didn't lose as much is because I treated myself. I didn't tell my coach, although she's probably watching this now, to breakfast, right? And on the breakfast was some potatoes, and I ate some of them, and whatever. And then donuts at church. That's been a big hang up as well, donuts at church. So today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm going to try real hard to stay away from the donuts, right? So, but you know how we do this thing, we go online and we check out all the stuff that I've looked at and I've done, and we show my progress. I usually I use Chronometer for my food tracking. I use my Fitbit right here and the Fitbit.com for all my exercise tracking, and then mostly. And then you can also look me up on, I use the on-demand tracking for Beachbody, because that really has some good graphs and it tracks a lot, and I really like it. And I'm a big fan of Beachbody still. And I plan on doing my P90X again once I can get down to, once I get the time and get down to it. Actually, I have it planned that I should start this month coming up in April. Because if I can start in April with the Beachbody, that means I'll get done with it in August for the first round. And what else is up on that thing yesterday? I'll link it here. I'll link it in the description. I've been using some inspiration videos, and there's one about getting up at 4:30 and how all the people that are doing it. I tried it yesterday. I was able to do it. But man, I was dragging it the other day. Today I was, the gym wasn't open at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't get up. I meant to get up at 6 and go running, but when I decided to sleep in, I slept in. So that's out the window for today. Maybe this afternoon. I'm pretty sore though, so you know, that was my first good workout in quite a while. So, and I'm only supposed to work out at like 50% intensity for right now on this program. So I don't know. We'll keep trying. But I plan on doing some working out. I'm trying hard to stay away from putting my body in starvation mode, and I'm figuring out, you know, I still haven't learned how many calories to add when I add a bunch of activity to keep my body out of starvation mode. Now, I was online, and some people were telling me that 35% of your body fat should be your deficit, right? So, I mean, 35% of your body weight should be your deficit. That's only like less than 100 calories. I don't know if less than 100 calories is gonna do it for me, right? But at the same time, if I exercise too much and only eat 1,000 or 1,200 or 1,400 calories or whatever, and I'm exercising, you know, 1,500 calories away, then I think my body still goes into a starvation mode, but I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me about that. You can check it out down there. By the way, you know, why don't you go ahead and like this video, because I need the help, right? This is all about motivation for body transformation, and I need people to support me. So like the video, right? Click on all that stuff, follow me, and all that stuff, please. Anyway, all right. So I use Chronometer. I use Myfitnesspal. I quit using, right, because it has a lot of social stuff in there, but that doesn't help me a lot. So Chronometer, I use Fitbit, and I use what was the other one I said I used? Beachbody, the tracking in there. And then lastly, I'm on BodySpace as well. And but you know, if you don't want to look at, never mind. Let's go to the things here real quick. All right, so we can show you my week, what I've done this week. Let's start out with Chronometer. Oh, I gotta switch this. Let's see how I am. I totally spaced. So let's transition over to this screen. Okay, so now we're looking at the 21st right here, and it's pretty good. You know what I've done here. You can see what I've been what I ate that day, and this is what I like about this program. Wow, it's not doing it for some reason. You can automatically find out what you ate. Normally there's a pop-up right here. Yeah, there we go. See, like for the energy, that's what I got. There's what I got. For net carbs now. I'm still taking the Octavia. This wasn't very good here, right? This must be, I must have not logged everything, because there's no way that I only had 700 calories that day. I probably didn't log the peanut butter and jelly or something. The next day, the 22nd, obviously I didn't log all that. Wow, I'm doing a bad job. 23rd, 24th, here we go, finally logged it out. This is probably true. It shows you everything. So I'm doing okay when it comes to, here's something we do, I bet that's on there. Let's look at the Fitbit activity here. 93 minutes, 0 minutes on Saturday or Sunday. Oh, I had it off, I must have been charging it. 131 minutes, sport, walk. Look, see, here's why I'm not dropping weight. Look at this. Even though this says I'm still minus, right? This is yesterday though, and so I know this one's accurate. So on Friday, I really this is the day I got up at 4 a.m. and worked out and everything, and I was still minus, you know, 2,000 calories, right? Because I burned so much. So I ate 1,800 calories, but I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All right, and then today, of course, I'm not tracking really too much today. Saturdays and Sundays, I'm not tracking as much because, I mean, I'll track my food and stuff. I just haven't logged it yet. I had oatmeal this morning, and first time since since I've been on Octavia, because I'm just about out of the cereal. I have to wait until the first to repurchase. So I had oatmeal, and that's good for you too. And I used almond milk and stuff. So let's look at the Beachbody. Here's why I like this. When you're tracking this, you just simply go to beachbody.com, ondemand.com, get yourself an account, and then you go into Beachbody On Demand and you hit tracking, and then you click on my progress, and it has all these wonderful charts. See, so here's my weight gain, right? I was down to look like 240 or whatever on July 17th when I was really working hard, and I slowly gained when I stopped working out. Look at this, boom, 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 got clear up here to 268, right? Terrible. Now I'm back down to 262.3. So I have lost 6 pounds in 3 weeks. So that's not bad, I guess. It should be 9. A little bit. Well, it's a little over 6 pounds, right? So we got what's that? 268.7. Yeah, so 6.4 pounds, almost 6.5 pounds. I'm not happy with that. It should be closer to 8. It's only my fault. But there are some other things that are happening, right? So let's look at this other stuff. Here's my chest. My chest really lost a lot of weight in my chest right here. So that's pretty good. A lot of measurement, I mean. And here's my arms. My arms actually went down. I guess I was getting some fat in my arms. Here's my waist. It's down by 3 inches. 3 inches. So that's good. Very good. Waist is down 3 inches. Hips, I know they're down as well because I can feel them. Down a couple inches. And my thighs. Here's my total measurements and all. I'm definitely headed in the right direction, and that's a good thing. Now, Fitbit activity through the days. So here we go. I'm averaging through the week 10,000 steps. Easy enough, right? So here's Monday. There's Tuesday, 12,000 steps on Tuesday, almost 13. Wednesday, I only got 7,100. I don't know what's going on there. Thursday, 19,000 because I went and ran and stuff that day. And then yesterday, this is inaccurate because I forgot to take off my Fitbit when I was on the treadmill. So this is probably closer to 15,000 than what it says. So 15,000 steps. Here's something that I'm really tracking a lot of right here. This is my resting pulse rate. My resting BPM is a good indicator of where my blood pressure is. So we can see that when I started working out, when I just getting on Octavia alone, right, started lowering my blood pressure. Look at that, and that's without working out. It started lowering my blood pressure just getting on Octavia alone, and that is really good. And then here I started working out, and actually my blood pressure started going up when I started working out. But we're gonna hang with it anyway because because I want to build my muscles, you know. So got the 25,000 badge. That's pretty good. All right. So you can see that's where we're at. Beachbody, chronometer. What didn't I check here? There's something here I wanted to show you. I think it's my body fat. Let's see. So here we are. It shows, this is over on BodySpace, and it shows my goals and everything. And it says I'm down 3%. Oh no, 1.5%. I'm down 1.5% in body fat. So that's pretty good. You know, I have that scale that I bought it off of. It's a Rifno, REPHNO, Rifno scale, and it actually measures your body fat at the same time that it measures your weight. And although it's using the old style weight measurement, not mass, which means that I'm probably actually a little lighter than what it's saying, because yesterday I did weigh myself at the gym using a good mass scale, and I was at like 261 and change. So this is actually telling me I'm a pound heavier, you know, than that. So hey, whatever, right? Let's switch back. All right, so I didn't even bother turning it. Forgive my mess back here. I'll eventually fix that. And so that's what's up for the week. This time I'm really hoping to get down there. You know, my goal, 200 pounds or thereabouts. I'm not really as worried about the weight as I am the body fat percentage. I want to get down to eventually about 3%, but I'd like to get to 10. That's my biggest goal right now, is down to 10%. So that's good that I lost 1.5% body fat. I have to try a little harder though, right? So you can help me be motivated. Like the video, follow me on this thing, let me know what you think, and I would appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.